Hello, 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 hello. How are y'all doing today? Hope you're all doing great. Just putting my headphones and all the stuff, all the good stuff. Wait, move forward. There you go. Excuse me. How are you doing? How are you doing today? Hope you're doing great. Oh, friend, this has been a week. Has been a weekend. Has been a week. Yesterday I decided to test out OpenClaw. It has been like one of the most difficult endeavors that I had lately. It's crazy, right? If you think about it, because like in theory, like everybody's just raving about it. Everybody's doing it. I'm having the hardest time. I'm setting it up like in one computer and just using it from another, and to have also some isolation and stuff. And I feel like that maybe if you just use, like if you pay for all the tools that they come punched in out of the box, you'd be fine. But I'm not doing that, right? Like I'm trying to not spend any money for right now. So it's just crazy. But apart from that, I hope you all are doing great. And maybe let's just dive in and see how we are. Like I don't really remember much of what was happening last time we came around. It's still copying stuff. That's good. Okay, let's get it started. Oh no, wrong game. I hope it didn't start. It started. Okay, wrong game. Let me just fix that. What? Everything jumped. Oh, because I've been playing with. Yeah, I've been playing a little bit Mana Lords. Not playing. I'm just playing with Mana Lords. I guess that's the way to put it. And that's what just happened. I just clicked the wrong button and voila, here we are. All right, now we're in Factorio. There we go. Go to gaming. All right. So let's just jump right in. Okay, I didn't do anything last time. Like during the weekend and stuff, I said I was gonna look into this, how to make this work, but I didn't. So today we're just gonna do it together, I guess. So one thing that I'm seeing here is that one thing that I don't like is there's really not a lot of scalability for this, right? So I don't know. I don't think there's like a lot of scalability to this block, because like this is like the main go through, right? And if I want to do another one, let's imagine that I want to do another block of these, it would have to be somewhere here-ish, right? And it's starting to be like pretty, no, it has to be like somewhere in the same line. So I think it's this way. And it's starting to be like a little bit of a a big endeavor, right? Like it's going to start being pretty big. Is it scalable? It doesn't feel like very scalable, but maybe better than what we have here though. I don't know. So right now things are, I think, more or less going, but the problem is that, like, for example, like we'll have like this ultra drill. I don't know where the ultra drill is going to go. We'll have to wait a little bit to see where all of this is gonna go, but you have yet another thing here that we want to produce, like joy and despair or something, right? And then Euphoria released. So I already have another thing that we need to do, and I think that drill itself is going to be yet another thing that we'll need the cube, right? Is this the one that needs a cube? Maybe. Or is it the dimensional thingy? I forget. Oh, this breaks it, and then you can use like this mini cube. Yeah, I was having like a hard time trying to understand like what is the best option. But I guess we'll find out in some time. Okay, so if we did this, I don't think there's a good way for us to move what we have here to over there. So like maybe it just makes sense for us to just remove all this, just put it a little bit down so it's not like too crazy high. It doesn't really matter though. We can just move it a little bit to this side. That way we'll not have any conflicts for right now. One thing that I was thinking was if it would make sense to have I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of not being able to scale this up. But maybe I will give it a try just after we get this, because right now we're gonna have like two new things. We already have one new thing, and we'll have like yet another new thing, which means that this slot is already gonna be used, which kind of means that we don't have really a way to move this forward. And to be fair, like this is kind of blocked here as well. Right? Because if we see it, it's going to go, even if we put this piece here a little bit more, let's see, this side, right? We could eventually put it here. It's already going to be bigger than this belt. But to be fair, this is not going to happen like all the time either. And I think the cube is going to go much faster in here. Yeah, I think the cube is going to go much faster. So the only thing that I might want to do then is move this from here to give it one more space. Let's give it two more space. And then we would go, I guess, whenever we need, we can just change this to here and can just jump it out. And I don't think it would be a problem. So the only thing that we kind of need to do is just make sure that for right now we are, and we can expand it from over there. Okay. And I think we are good here. So now we just need to find do the math for all of these things, right? So one issue that I've seen here was that we do see that will reset. Oh no, we're just jumping and you're just saying like, oh yeah, if this is not that, just give us your stuff. But maybe what would make sense is for me to have another one here over here. That would be if the cube is bigger than 0, we would output G. Where's G? We output it to -50. Because that's basically what we consumed, right? So this one is connected to that one. But if you connect this one to this, just a little bit. Okay, let me just put you here then. It's going to make it a little bit more complicated there. But even if you just jump you over to there, if the cube is in, we just take 50. And that should eventually make it better, I guess, instead of doing this. Yeah, maybe. Oh, look at that. We have a deep core. What's this? Can be found. Entity deep core ore can be found in deep core veins and extracted with a drill. You must be powered by the cube. Deposits are rare and unlikely to be found close by. If you need a car, and you could expedite the recognition. So one thing that I'm thinking, like, if I need to find that thing, maybe it makes sense for us to move our base there. We can keep, like, the construction here, right? We can, no, so like we can keep the bus here, but then we'd need to find the other thing. Yeah, like, let's go for a ride. Let's see if we can find that mine, that one mine. Where's our car? Hopefully this is gonna be chugging along. So, and instead of us building the mine right now where it is, instead of us building the mine, building like the new setup where it is, because then we will need also the, we need the thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Let's give me a second. Let me just post on both X and Blue Sky. There we go. Here's a Blue Sky post. Please, if you can, just share it and retweet it, or whatever is the thing called now. Repost it, reply, all those nice things, you know. And let me just set myself here. Go to profile, go live, and point people to here. And we're gonna be live for a little bit. All right, 3 hour-ish. Okay, go live. We're live. Okay, cool. All right, we have a little bit of wood, so okay, let's take a look, see if we can find any kind. Okay, there's no resources here, so let's turn around. So this is interesting. We'll have to find that one particular place where we can do this mining. Let's continue up. Okay, doesn't look like it's here. What about this side? It's that one of those things. Oh, it's just right behind the fog of war. You could almost see it. It's right there. It was right there. You just passed it through. Oh, there's a bunch of rare earth. There we go. We have 1 million here. Okay, let's see if we can find another one. Now that we know what we're looking for, it's not gonna be easier because it's just like a single cube in the floor. It's not like a big field. But if that's the case, if like that's the closest one to us, it wouldn't be too crazy to think about. Oh, there's some uranium here. Okay, good to know. Okay, let me just go through. Oh no! I didn't do any kind of repair kits, so hopefully that was not like a bad decision. Okay, nothing here. Okay, some more rare earths here. That's awesome sauce. Let me just go one up. There we go. I think that that one above is looking like the closest to us, so that's good. Yeah, it's almost tempting to think about moving the full thing, our full setup there, down there, closer to the place where the cube is going to be needed, so we can like lower the amount of... Oh, it's a little bit jittery. What's happening? Am I out of RAM or something? What's happening here? Okay, looks better. Maybe it's just like loading new chunks. For some reason, like this mod is particularly feels a little bit too laggy sometimes. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this doesn't... Okay, that one looked like the only place. Okay, that's definitely interesting. Which means that when that finishes, we'll have to go somewhere else. Okay. So there you go. It's not like even... Oh, yeah. You can choose one new spot. I can try to go a little bit up here. See? That one is pretty far away. 1 million. Like, I don't know how much we need, but like the train just to get there is gonna take forever. Even though we have like quick trains, like then we'd have to make sure that we have enough electricity for everything. And yeah, feels a little bit... Unless we make like a setup for... Like every time that we'll have to go, that the cube will have to go there, it's going to be just a pain. Like everything will stop to a grind if that's the case. Okay, I don't completely dislike the idea of moving everything up there. To be interesting, I have some sort of like a mobile base. I think that's kind of the gist there. And that would free us like this central part to have a bunch of train stations. And that might be interesting. Okay, so let's take a look. A look-see looks. Okay. Like, this is what we were looking at, right? Like the Phantom Cube. Like, it doesn't feel like that it brings us anything. It doesn't feel like it. So this is the only accepted fuel. We need concrete and all of those things. And it needs the cube. And it uses 125 megawatts. And then we'll get like this deep core thing, and then we crush it into this powder. And coal and stone. What do we need coal for though? Did something change here? Let's see if there's another fuel that can be used now. Because now we have coal. I don't know what coal is for. Oh, phantom condensed constituent. Okay, it's just like a piece of it. Okay. Is there any water? There's water pretty close. So that's pretty good. The only issue is that we'll have to transport steam as well. There's some rare earths there. Do we care? I don't think we care for right now. Eventually we can have like a thing. But yeah, like the time that is going to take for my train to go up here to do the core mining and then to come back, it's just like too much, I feel. Because like it has to be like very strict conditions. You'd have to have a lot of steam for it to go on and so on. But also at the same time, we'll have to bring the wires all the way up here and all the way down here. Then the other wires, right? What would this look like though? So if we have like a station here, it would have to go up here and over there. It's almost like if we have a station over here, that would just transport the cube to go all the way up there and then back. Man, it's not like the craziest idea that I've heard, not gonna lie. Shall we give it a go? Shall we? So let's give it a go and try to think what is the best way for this to go up. Maybe there to minimize. So if we put it down somewhere over here, right? Okay. What can we do? Okay, let's disassemble this first, and then let's talk about the rest. Okay, this is gonna take forever. I'm gonna take like the small bits and pieces. They are faster taking off the bigger ones. Okay, so let's go. Cool. There we go. I feel like I need more robots. How many robots do I have right now? Oh, I forget. How many? Oh, I have 20. I have space for 20. Yeah, maybe I have 20. Yeah, maybe that's what we have. Let's get all these friends out and then let's make them build. Okay, you're already there, so boosh. Okay, let's wait for this to build then. Let me just get off of these two. And I'm gonna get myself somewhere here. Alright. Yeah, let's try to send the thing upstairs, like in a train. See, I think we made some updates on trains. They should go faster. Harnesses the power of condensed cube for effective long distance transport of said cube. Okay, I guess we will need this. And then this. This is going to make the train slow down faster, allowing them to stay at higher speed. Okay. I feel like that might be the play of the game here. Okay. And we will want a train station. Do we have stuff for train stations? Okay, we can make it so the train station will have to be straightish, right? Because if we do a train here, can go there. Yeah, that's okay. And then we'll have a train spot that will go here-ish. Okay, so if we went one down, let me just delete that. That and that one. Okay, cool. So let's go one to the side. One here. So I can get you over here and over there. And now it goes straight. And you can have one side that goes here. Which means that I can get the train. You get you in and out. And I think that this one here is going to be, if we need, where's that? Not this one. It's if we need deep core ore, I guess. If it's bigger than 0, then it's 1, right? Like that's how it works? Yes, that's how it works. So basically this one here is going to go excuse me. And there we go. And that, and maybe not this. Okay, let me just cut, turning around. I just needed to turn them around. That was it. Okay. And I think it might not consume. We'll have to find that out. So that's the station. We have the train here, so we don't need this one. And I think that should be good. It's going to be like a double header. It's going to go back and forth. So there you go. So this is looking okay-ish. Now, all of these friends are coming from green as well. So green is going to come from here to here, and then to there, and from here to there. Okay, cool. And now you are going to connect here, 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 here. And you are going to connect to here, 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 and here. All right, and everything should be connected now. Like whatever comes in the network will come in the network. So this friend here, let's just give it some power. All right. And let's get the green wire coming from here to... What is the green wire? That. Okay, cool. So it's correct. And then we'll bring the green wire, and then we'll bring the red wire as well. And there we go. So now we're good. So now we're cooking. So how is this going? Everything is in the middle. Why is everything in the middle? Because I didn't connect the green wire from here to there. All right, cool. So now it should be coming down on this side, and it will go down in here. That's correct. Nope, it's up again. Now it's this one. Is it that one? Nope, now it's this one. And oh my god. No, this one is wrong. Okay. All right, so these are not connected. Okay. So this one is not connected. Oh, is it the only one? All right, there you go. Now it's connected. So everything goes up, middle, and it's going that way. That way is minerals, and that's correct. Okay, I think we should be good. This one is connected. This one is connected. All right. all good and ready to go. The only thing that we're missing still is how do we load stuff in here? So first of all, this is going to be the gel thing, and you need 20, right? Let me just check again. You need 200. Okay, 200. How do we put 200 here? By moving you, I guess, a little bit back. And we're gonna give you one of these things, like so. And we're gonna get you some of that. And I think what we're gonna do is add up 200, and then hopefully we'll be good. So where's the cell? Okay, so let me just copy one of these things here. And let's give it some kind of connection. There we go. So you are going to be G, and so if G is bigger than 0, just provide G. And you are going to multiply whatever to be 1, whatever comes in to be number 1, right? Boom, 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 boom. And you connect yourself to the back. And we're going to say that if G is bigger than 200, if G is bigger than 200, smaller than 200, just enable it. Oh, I forgot. Then you need to also read and pulse. Okay, we good? We are good. Awesome. So the last thing that we need to do is in this one, we are going to say that if we are going to connect you to here, and we're going to say if G is bigger or equal than 200, we are going to send out a number. This, I think that's it. No, it is matter gel, so I think it's an M, right? Let's check. You are, my friend, sending out. Interesting, nothing. Okay, so what do we have here on the matter gel? It's just if it is smaller than that. Okay. So it just assumes there's 200 there. That's a little bit risky, but I guess that we can wait. Do we have already some M's going out? Nope. B. Okay, now let's do M. So if it is out, M is 1, so it's ready to accept any kind of output. Cool. And I'm going to maybe just provide it with some power. Where's power? Power. Here. So you will get power. And can I connect you here? I can. So you red, go to this red, go to this red, and get the red from over there. All right, that's cool. So let's do something somewhat similar to here. And let's get input. Input, I think I'm just gonna go with faster inserts. And then I'm going to go with 4 and 1, 2, 3, 2. Like so? I think so. So if we get this going, you are just that one. Yep. Boosh. Boosh. And then maybe that and that and maybe that. There we go. So that way we should be somewhat okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And I'm gonna have an extra out here. All right. So if I just give you a little bit of faster belts. Right. Okay, this friend here, if I just turn you around. Something like so. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. What I can do is just turn you and turn you. There you go. That way, this one will put on the outside and it will go in, and this one will put in the outside, it will come in. Ooh. Nope, that's wrong. So this is good? This was good? Nope. And like that. So this one will put it on the out. Okay, so if I just connect you here, they will be... This one will go on the inside, and this one will go on the outside. Okay, cool. There we go. So let's count this friend up here. There we go. And we're going to connect basically all of these. And this connection, what does it do? What do we need? We need green comes from the output. And red goes into this red. Okay, cool. There we go. So red comes in, whatever it comes in multiplies by G. This one with G is bigger than that, just do that. And then what we're gonna do is have our own. I don't think this is gonna go. This is gonna get there, right? Yeah, it's not gonna go there. But if we just move it a little bit closer, and we say go from here to there, and you're gonna count. You're just gonna send a pulse out, and you're gonna send a pull. Oh wait, let's do this red. And not green. Cool. So there we go. If we do this, and then we just need to connect the red with the red on front. Awesome sauce. And you're gonna be if cube bigger than 0. I want you to send G. Where's G? Minus 1,000. Okay, there we go. This is the thing that we need to do. And last but not least, we also need to do something similar on this side. And that is this one, if G bigger than 200. Okay, but the reset, there's really no reset. Is there a reset though? Yeah, it has to be, there has to be a reset. If G is bigger or equal, then it gives a M out. That's awesome. And U here is just going to be if G is bigger or equal than 1,000, it just sends R set to 1, I guess. Is it R? What are we looking for here? R. There we go. R is set to 1. Isn't that cool? Isn't that great? So the only thing that we're missing here is a reset as well. This also needs a reset, so I'm just going to put the reset over here. And that reset is just going to be red here. And then it's going to just send to this side, and it's going to be if cube is bigger than 0, we're gonna pass in G I said, not F, to be minus 200. And that way we'll just make sure that it will just remove the 200, because every time that this goes in, we are going to consume 200. Okay. This is good. And you're going to pulse. And also you're going to connect you there. I'm going to connect you out. Okay, and then I'm going to connect the green here. And the green, this is going to be if where's that? This is bigger than 0. There we go. And now this one is going to be if this is bigger than 0. There we go. All right. This is the only one that doesn't connect. So this is going to be like the hardest situation. But maybe, okay, so if this is that, if that's the case, we're not going to connect it, and we're always going to go here because it cannot go back. And because it cannot go back to the fold, if something happens, we'll not be able to move forward, right? All right, so that one is done. Now this friend will require 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Is that trailer? Oh yes, it is. So we can do this. Okay, so we can do now. All right, there we go. So we need wood and it needs sand. Let me just move myself over here to be a little bit closer. And what we need to do, we need to do something very similar to this, and another one over here. And then we are going to connect 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, yeah, so if I just connect you over to here, Okay. And I connect the reds to there. Not there. Okay, completely wrong. But the reds to the back. So whatever comes in, it becomes G. And this is going to be, let me just pick the leftmost. If G is smaller than 200, I think it is. How much does this cost, that conversion? Do I have it here? No, this is just to set ghosts. What? E. Why can I not? I'm confused. E. There we go. So it's 400 and 100. So it's going to be 400. And we're going to set pulse. And I think for right now, I'm just going to do the same thing. So these greens connect to here. And the reds connect to the back. And this is going to be 100. Is it? Oh my god, I forgot again. My head. Yes, 100. Okay, so copy that and then just do that. Cool, this is good. So we have 2 Gs now. And how am I going to separate these two? Maybe it just makes sense for them to just produce different letters though. But G is so much easier. So if we just turned you about and connect and connect, and we're gonna say that we want to send. Okay, so what do I want to do? So I want to make sure that we only get in here if we have enough materials, right? So I need to make sure that whatever comes in here, this is going to be wood. Where's wood there? No, it's going to be G. If G is bigger or equal than 400, just output 1 green, I guess. 1. And this is going to be 100. Just output 1 green, and we have, if we have 2 greens, if it's equal to 2 greens, then we want to output out, this is going to be tar, so I'm assuming it's going to be T equals 1. Okay, so this is the output. Let me just make sure that T is the one that we care about. Okay. T. There we go. T it is. So T is coming out there. So the other thing that we want to do is we want to make sure that... So what we were doing here was just like adding up and just dividing. Just adding up. Is there like an easy way for me to do this without too much craziness? It doesn't look like, because we have like a lot of pipes and stuff going around already. So one option would be for me to try to go here, and another one maybe here. Let me check. Can I connect you to this one? I can. But that's not the one that we want to connect. We can connect up there. That's awesome sauce. And you can connect over there. So we're going to do this and that and that. And you are going to be minus 400. And you are going to be minus 100. Okay, so red's there, and we're going to get red and red. And this is going to get green from over there. So if... Go this one. You're going to pulse, and we want to make sure that tar is bigger than 0. There was a tar there. You saw that? Tar from coal? Oh. Okay, what is this? If you put 5,000 rare earth here and 16 explosives, you get 2,000 rare earths. So wow, that's cool. Improved tar process. This is it. Like 400 coal will give us a bunch of stuff, but it needs an ultra dense furnace still. So we'll see if that's okay or not. So that's done, which means that I kind of need power. Okay, this power didn't connect to anything, but if I added it here, it will connect. Okay, cool. So there we go. That's done. And the last thing that we need to connect this friend to here, to there, to there, to there, and there. Cool. And you are going to be connected to here. Okay, there we go. And nope, we were still missing some connections. And this friend will be connected to here. And this friend will have to be connected to this one, to that one. There we go. All right, so that looks like it is done from the top. And now we need to do the same things for over here. So this one is going to be, I don't think there's going to be any stopper here. Maybe there will be. So I'm going to just get you out as quickly as possible. So if I just did like that, I think this might be enough, right? And if we just did 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. Okay, so that these are putting on the outside, these ones are putting in the inside, and it's gonna go all the way here. And then we can have one of these friends that can go over to here. 1, 2. And 1, 2, I guess. And this one is not very nicely positioned. Okay, so I'm gonna put you over there. And what would be like the best situation here? The best situation here would be if I just go a little bit more down and in here. And that way we can rotate this in this way. Okay, and then we're gonna just balance this out. You go here, you go there, you go there. All right, so there you go. So this is out. I might have to move this a little bit more into the downside. So this one will require a load of this and some unload of that. But before, let's fix this one here. So I think that this might be a good position, even though like... Okay, let's try that. So copy this cell over here, and then we're going to connect red wires to all of them, and the red wires are going to do the math, and the green wires are going to do that. Cool. So you are going to pulse and make sure that if G is bigger than 400. Yep. No. 400? No. Oh, this has no output. So this is just to count the amount that's out. As long as we're fast enough putting this out, we shouldn't have a problem. So like the only thing that we kind of want to do is just connect the green here and make sure that it's only enabled if we want this. It's bigger than 0. It doesn't really matter. So let me just disconnect. There we go. And this one, and then disconnect these. Okay, so what we want is basically this solemn receptacle to be connected up here. So we'll do that in a second. So now, this has to take things in and out. So I'm assuming that for out, this hopefully will be enough. Hopefully. And for in, let's hope that, I think this might be enough, right? Which kind of means that we can just copy pasta from up here, this part, and it's going to be over here. And we're going to do the same thing that we were doing before. So connect over here, and then you go to this side to multiply. And then you are going to go over here to make sure that you do not do anything strange. Whatever comes out goes G, just multiplies. And then we want that side. Oof, we'll be able to get there. I don't know. We'll check. So red from here to there. It's too far away, right? Let's put it maybe over here. And we're going to connect this red to here. And this is a multiply. This is not what we want. We want this one. So you connect here red, and then you connect from here to all the way there. And you're going to be... No, if the cube is on, then we want to send out a G signal. That is going to be minus 400, right? Okay, let me check again this math, and this is the one that we're doing is 200. Okay. So minus 200. Awesome sauce. So this is all connected now. I think And the only thing that we are missing here is the output signal. So one is going to be from this friend. No, it doesn't need to, because it will go directly there. And these two, I'm going to just... Is there anything we can do here to rejigger this? Okay, so if we move you here and then we move you there, I can output on this side and not here, maybe here and here. Okay, and that means that I can get you out over here, and I think that's it, right? And I feel like that's not it. I think it might be this. Cool. Because I think they output on their left side, if I'm not mistaken. So that just tells me that this can go from here, which means that I can just jump it from there. You can go over here as well. And you can go a little bit over here, and we're gonna do the same jiggery pokery over here, and then you're going to just go over there. And then boosh, 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 and boosh, and there we go. All right. So this friend is going to collect itself through there, and you can I connect you here? Oh, I can. Awesome. So boop, boop, boop. Red signals are going to just go through here. And I think that might be good. No, it's not. The last thing that we need is one connection here. That is if green, if G is bigger than 200 or equal, then we're gonna send out, what is this? What are we doing here? This is N, so this is going to send an N equals 1. And voila. Okay, 2 more to go, 2 more to wire up, and we should be pretty much ready. All right, so let me just move you. I don't even know what this is. I'm just going to ignore it. So what do you need? You need calcium. How much calcium do you need though? 50. Meh. 50 is not a lot. And how much do you produce? 100. So maybe let's get you out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're just gonna get 2 in. I think that might be enough. And this one, we're gonna do this. We're going to get you down, down, down. And like so. All right, that's awesome sauce. We want this one. Okay, something like so. And like so, and then boosh. All right, now we're just going to make sure that we have enough. Don't have space here, so we can just do it over here, which is not too crazy. And then we're gonna connect green, green to the green, and then red, red. And this is going to be enabled if G is smaller than 50. Okay. Oh, and also read pulse. Now we need a restart signal that can come from over here. And we'll connect red from over here to there. And then from over here to here. So if that, we'll just do minus 50. Minus 50. There we go. And I think this friend can just be like so. Cool. And you can go down. All right. So there we go. There we go. This is calcium. It's coming out on that side. And okay, that's exactly not what we want. So this one here. And you are going to be blacklist. And oh, this is wrong. So this, no, that connection is correct. So that I'm gonna put you here, and this is gonna be a blacklist, and there you go. And you are going to have to do the same thing. So there. That. And blacklist. There we go. Okay, I think we're good. I think we should be good right now. Okay, let me do a little bit more science. Okay, logistic bots. Okay, oof. Finally, good. So we'll have some logistic bots to save us all. So that's done. You, friend, you just need replicated matter, so it doesn't matter. The only thing that we want to do is just connect you to you, to you, to you. There we go. And the last thing that we want to do is connect this green to that one. And you are going to be, you're going to be enabled if what? This is bigger than 0. And that's it. Did I connect you? Nope. I need to connect you green to here. All right, there we go. Oh, and I forgot about this. And this is going to be only if we need cards. It's bigger than 0. So if we don't need cards, that's good. You are going to be if we need these n dimensions, if it's bigger than 0. Cool. What about this one? Okay, I have it. Okay, I think we should be good. This one is good. This one is good. This one will always be true, I guess. And I said that I didn't want that. So it will always do this one. And I think we have almost everything, right? Cool. So that's what comes from the gel. The gel now is over there. So you can go over here. You can go over here. And then you can go over here. And this friend can... No, this is already the... Wait a second. 1, 2, 3 solids. Okay, it's 3 solids. And 4th solid is up there. Okay. And the last thing is that this one will have to be able to jump. So we're going to jump you all the way out, I guess, over here. Whoosh. And okay, so this build is taking a long time, huh? Yeah, there's like a lot of things to finagle about and a lot of circuitry going on and about. So this is going to go all the way there and it's going to go all the way there. Cool. So that's done. And now last but not least, we're going to have to pick up this little bit of logic here. Okay, this little bit of logic here. And we're going to have maybe here on the side, yeah. Okay, is this good? I think it's good. So if we just do that, and if we just get you in here, we can just connect you over here. And one up, one to the side, one to the side, one up. And something like so. And then you go up. And we do it yet again. Boosh. There we go. And coming from here. There we go. And you go all the way down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last thing that we need here is, oh, we need to bring those that. Okay. So if I just jump you over, nope, over to here, I can jump you to here, and then I can jump you from here to here. And you can then go down. And there you go. Awesome sauce. So now the only two things that we're missing is here comes something, and then here comes something else, and here comes something else. All right, there we go. Now let's get a bunch of things to build all of that. Okay, while this is going, I'm going to use the restroom and I'll be right back. Sounds good? Okay, just give me a second. And we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. All right. So let's see. Ah. Nope. Where's my mouse? Mouse here. Oh, logistic bots. We have logistic bots. Yeah. And everybody was clapping. Okay, there we go. So we need more tanks. I don't think we need more tanks. Some speed. We need speed modules. Okay, let's make the logistics a little bit faster, and then let's make these a little bit faster. Okay. Okay, let me go through here. Okay, so this is looking okay-ish. I still need that. I need some pumps and things like that. So let me just build a couple of pumps. Look at that. Bottle of euphoria and anguish. So we need whatever that is. That's great. Oh, my back. Ah. So we need these. So we need this parts. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's not nearly enough. Or let's give. Oh, I think I have enough. But I wanted to do these mausoleums, so I need that sophisticated stuff. Okay. You can go there, and you can give me... Ooh. Where am I doing those plates? Did I end up doing those plates manually? The sophisticated matter? I think I'm... Yes, I'm doing it over there. Cool. Okay, where's that? So let's do 5. Let's get ourselves another set of these pipes. Let's get ourselves some pumps. And I think we might be okay. In the end, like having multiple of these factors, I don't even think it helps in any like particular special way. I don't think it helps. Okay, so the last thing that we need to make sure is that when we do all the water and stuff, so this is clearly a out of water, so we need to make sure that there's always space for water. So we're gonna do that. And we only want to have water going in here if water is enabled, if water is less than like 3,000. Okay. Cool. And now we want an in of water because some of these need water. So this is an out of water. Okay, so that is all connected. So this one here, this is steam. This produces steam. So we want to always be able to get steam going, right? So this is going to be, you are going to go there and there. And I just want to do something very similar here, but this is going to be steam instead. If it's less than 10,000 steam, just push steam in. Okay. So this one is done. This one is done. Now this one. So this is water in. Okay. Let's get you here and then just jump you from here to over here. Make sure that we get water in. There we go. And so that's done. This is done. And then last but not least, it's this one here. Okay, no. So this is that juice out. Okay, that's nice. I think I'm missing the... No, the matter is here. I did not move the matter out yet. And have the petrol there. And I need the... I need to get steam in. Where is steam in? Right, for example, here. That goes all the way. Steam in. Steam in. Steam in. Okay. So let me see what is the best way for me to bring steam in, and I think that might be just if I just turn this around. And you and you, and then I'm going to connect you over here. I think it's this one, right? Not this one. Okay, this one is broken. What is this connected to? This is steam out. Okay. So this is water out. And that is water in. Okay, this is all wrong. What's happening here? Oh, wow. Bots are active today, huh? Okay, so this is wrong. So like this here is supposed to be water in. And it's connected with water out. Ooh. And steam in is this side. And over here, which means that this is steam. Steam in. Okay, there we go. Steam in. And now we need to do steam out. And this is water in. And water is going over there. Okay. Okay, let's make water just go. Should it go? It will go from here, yes. Boosh. This is water. Okay. And I think that might be water in, right? Water in. Okay, I think we are all good. We are all good. This is steam in. So now I just need to get steam out of here. And to get steam out of here, I'm going to get here. And that connection. And from here, I guess. Boosh, boosh, and... Oh my god. Ugh. There. And then again here. And then it can go here. All right, there we go. And steam is here. There we go. Boosh. And the last connection that we're missing is this one. And I think we should be pretty much good. Did I use already all my blue belts? I did. Ain't that cool? Ain't that cool? Okay, there we go. And now we just need to bring in... steam out and water in. Okay, let's copy pasta this. Oh, there's no more pipes. That's funny. That's funny. So we have steam and stuff here. So there we go. So I do have some logic there that is only allowing steam to get out if there's enough steam on the steam battery, right? So we want, let's go with 50 for right now. We want all of these. And I think that might be it. The things that we're missing. What do you think, chatty chat? Is that it? I think that's what we were missing. Okay, the last thing that we want to make sure is that, so this gets in here, this steam. Okay, is there like any connection there? Doesn't look like, so I can just cut you and put you to the side. And boosh, boosh, boosh. And okay, I'm missing that. There we go. And this is where it goes in, the steam. And I think that the last thing that we want is the make sure that we have a pump that does not allow anything to go out. Let's take 100 of these. Let's refill our pipes. And I think we might be good. All right, let's go. So the first things that we have to make sure that we do is that even though we're connecting all that, we want to make sure that the water that is coming from here is provided directly over there. Okay, and okay, so all the pipes. So steam, it's all... they're wrong. Okay, let's clean that. Let's clean that. So this is going to be... Let me check. It's going to be what? So steam is from this one. Okay. So steam is this one. This is supposed to be steam. So that means that this is supposed to be water. Okay. And it's supposed to be water. And this is steam now. So this is steam production. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's make the bots finish that all up. Almost there, almost there, almost there. And I think we should be pretty much good. All right. Okay. So I think we are in somewhat an okay position now. Let's get a little bit of power going. And we will need some power over here-ish. Can I do just 2 more? Yep. One is going to go over to this side. And then those ones are okay if I don't have power for them for right now. You are just going to be like a small pool because I think that's going to be enough. There we go. And this might just be a small pool as well. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's going to be like a lot of consumption of everything. So water. Is water filling up everything? Okay, everything is filled up with water. Everything is looking okay. All right. So are we good? I think we're good. The only thing that we are missing is just the other pipes. But the other pipes we can just go with it. So if we just get a little bit of this. Okay, a little bit of this. Okay. It's 266. And we get 200 in this belt. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we get 200 on this belt, what happens. Okay, so if we get 200 on this belt, it's going to just freak out. So let me just get the cube as well. How are we in terms of power? 27k. So I think we might be okay. Where's the cube? Oh, it's right there. I almost got it. Almost got it. Did I got it? Yes, I did. Look at how fast I'm going. So if I just put the cube over there, let's see what happens. Okay, there we go. It's gonna produce power. What's happening? Doesn't have any water. Why don't you have any water? Because I forgot to connect the water. There we go. Now you should be able to do the thing. Did you do the thing? You did the thing. Okay. Okay, so it's cleaning it up. We should be okay. Why is it going down here? So what is wrong? So this is what we need right now. But also, we cannot have another cube, right? So are these not... Let me check. Old, yes. Why is the green signal? Why do we only have a signal? Interesting. Okay. Okay. So we are connecting all the things into themselves, right? But we are not connecting. So there's a problem here. So we are connecting all this wire into itself, right? But then we are not connecting that wire here into there. And this we need to make sure ends the cube is good. Okay, so that's the only reason why this goes in, is if the cube is good. And I need to kind of do the same thing on all of these. So this is wrong. Bigger than 0. And this is... Wait a second. I kind of don't need that, because that should be taken care of for me. Right? Because like the cube that is going around is the cube that I care about. Okay. Oh, no, it's not. Interesting, interesting. Oh, does that mean that I need this to be in a red circuit? Let me just make sure that we are... So whatever was connected here, it's connected to the greens, right? Like all the greens. And then this one is picking up whatever is coming in and is pushing it out as red. Okay. So I think I need to do somewhat the same thing. And I'm going to connect this green wire from here to the back. And then I'm going to connect... Wait a second. I don't want that. No. You are connected to this one and we don't want that. Nope. We want this to be connected here and we want red to go out of here. And whatever gets in... each... it's bigger than 0. We're gonna send each out with a value. There we go. And this is still wrong. So now what are we passing back? We're passing like the... interesting. Like, shouldn't this be taken care here? I thought it was taken care there. U. B. Oh, it's not. Interesting. So does that mean that... Oh, because the cube is always going to go around, so it doesn't really matter there. So if that doesn't really matter, in this case, we need to have the cube to be that. And this one, the same thing. Okay. It's okay, not too crazy. This one is for this side, and this side requires the good cube. So let's do that. This one here, it requires a bad cube. Bigger than 0. There we go. The top one requires a good cube. Okay. This one requires a good cube as well. This one here requires a good cube. And this one requires also a good cube. Oh, there we go. Good cube. All right, so now we should be good. Now it's just going back and forth, right? Because it's missing stuff. So let's get Let's get this cooking on top of here. Yeah, let's take a look. All right, almost there, I believe. I think we're almost there. Let me check. We need 30 more. 200. There we go. And last but not least, let's just put everything over here. And let's copy this friend here and put it somewhere over here. For right now, somewhere over... I don't know. For right now, let's put it over here. And let's connect the green to down. Okay, we're in need of that. But there's still matter on this place, so we're not going to get any matter. Cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug this one for right now. And now we should be getting replica gel. Cool. Let's see what happens. You are there because you have no water? What's happening? Or you have no place to put steam on? You have no place to put steam on. Are we not pushing steam all the way into here? We are. So why are you not? Because I forgot to stop this. Okay, that makes sense. And you are going to be enabled if steam is bigger than 0. Awesome sauce. And because you're like halfway, you're going to be very sad about life. So I'm going to just delete that. And then just delete that again. And I think it might be good. Are we okay? Cool. So it's spent. It's going to go there. It's going to be cleaned up. And then it should be going that way. Because we are not connecting? Is it not connected? It's only connected to green circuit. Okay. So we need the red as well here. Do we need red? No, we cannot push red here because of that cube thing. So it means that whatever comes from here, we also need it there. Okay, there we go. Now we should be good. Now we got like 2 cubes going in. All right, so this fixed the cube. There we go. So the next one is going to be doing this gel here. We have a little bit of gel over there. Output is full. How did it go around so quick? What happened? Okay, unsure. So we need a better output system here. That's okay. What is the next thing that we're going to go for? Basic matter again. Okay, I think we might want a little bit more input. Okay, let's go there real quick. Oh. That was very strange. Cool. There we go. So it's still here because basically we are not counting this in yet. Where are we? 1,000, like 2,000. What is the next thing that we want? Rare earths. But rare earths are there. Okay, but this is not ready. Why was this able to collect in? Because it's collected on the other side. Okay, now I have like all the mixed signals over there. Okay, got it. So basically what I need to do now is I need to unplug. Just to go here. All the way over to here and then connect green wire here, green wire over there, green wire over here, and green wire over there, and then like red wire from over here down and down and down, and then we're going to want to disconnect you and you. The only thing that we want to connect and make sure that we have connection is to this piece down here. So let's maybe connect red to over here. It's too far away. So let's try to connect you to here and you to there. And disconnect. All right, so one side is disconnected, so now let's disconnect the other side. Okay, and voila. Okay, now nothing can go through. That's awesome sauce. So I'm just gonna put the cube in the middle so it can spin around until we have the things that we need. Okay, we got the cube, and then we're gonna put the cube over here. And I think now it should be in the middle. It is in the middle. Awesome. Okay, so let's now bring in this friend over there. Okay, let me just turn you around. And voila, there we go. Okay, let's bring the red belt over here. And then we're gonna take the red belt up. And this is to here. Okay. And then we want two belts that are going to be one for each of those types. One will come here. And the other one will come here. Okay, I think we have everything that we need now. Okay, there we go. Okay. Up, and then you go up, and you can go up, and you go all this way here. Okay, so we want trees and this friends to go, and they need to go up, right? Yeah, I'm going to just move you up. And over here and over there. There we go. And the last is this one that we can just cut from here, I guess. This is wrong. No, no, no. Stop. Okay, this is calcium. This is calcium. It's going to go down here. Calcium is what I need for here. You see, like, I was not paying attention. I was not paying attention there. And... but disaster averted for right now, I guess. So let's get you all the way here. And get you all the way here. And this friend is the one that we care about. There we go. Okay, there we go. Everything is going back. Everything is awesome. Now I just need to make sure that we do bring in these two. So you go over here and you go over there and you go... Okay, there we go. And I think we should be in a good spot now. Okay, is this good? Okay, this is going good. And okay, so I forgot to connect this friend with that friend. Cool. So this one has now should have all the things that it needs. And now this is just going around because there's nothing to do, which is fair. We have wood coming in. We have calcium going in. So I think that the main thing that we need now is whatever is happening on this side. And this side is... sand. And sand is coming from over here, which we are not producing at all. We don't produce enough. Because we don't produce enough stone. And we don't produce enough stone because there's no more stone drills over there, right? Let's just check. Okay, I think it's time for us. Yep, there we go. No more stone drills. We need to move our stone production somewhere else. And I did not realize that, which is no bueno. Okay. Wow, the full thing of stone went away. Okay. Good, good, good. So we do have some production of stone here, which I don't think is really relevant anymore. So we can just take this all off. We will want to do this though and have these two kinda fixed, I guess. Okay, let's take this all out. And I still have some sand over there, but I don't think it is where I need it to be, right? So right now this is blocked there. And I think that the fastest way for me to unblock it would be to just do this, I guess. Even though like this is not going to be fast at all, right? And I think that hopefully at least is going to do some tar for us. Right? And hopefully that's the tar is going to be enough. Okay. Almost there, I guess. Yeah, we have 59. So we should be good. So this one is here. So in reality, the only thing that we kind of really need is to make sure that we connect to this side, the whatever stone we're producing. And I think there's a stone quarry that we can just use over there. So I think I'm just gonna plop my miners there. Is there like a better one that's like 1 million there? That one sounds tastier. 2 million. Maybe let's do this for right now, and then we'll find a way. Okay, so I'm going to just go maybe here. And then 1. And then there. Oh. Cool, there we go. And this is going to just be like the normal thing where you just jump from here to here, jump from here to here, and jump from here to here. You'll get some power over there, some power over there. And I'll get you some... This like feels wrong. There's some spacing here that's not okay. But if these 3, because I think it's just these 2, right? Like it should just go from 2 in 2. You go there, and then you go from here to here, and then you go there. You go from here to here, and you go there. And I think that's how I usually build these. Okay, cool. And that is looking better. Cool. So you, and then you. All right. And now I just need to connect these 2 together and just bring a big pipe. A very big pipe. All the way. And I'm gonna do this big one. Yep. Electricity here and electricity there. Oop. Electricity there. I think I might be able to scooch over here. Not maybe over here. Yeah, this looks like that place there. And then maybe from here all the way down. And there's this place here. That's where it was coming from. Okay, cool. So the only thing that I'm gonna do is, oh no, no more. Okay, let's pick up a little bit more belts. Little bit more belts, please. 200 more belts, and I think I have the rest is enough. What I have, and then I'm gonna just turn that belt around because I might need that. There we go. And you are gonna be going that way. All right, there we go. So stone is going through both places and we should be in a much better spot. Let's see why this is not moving forward. Because there's nothing going around. Why is there nothing going around? We have 3,000 there. We have nothing there. 2,000. Okay, this is broken. Okay, there we go. And that's... Wow, they are all broken then. No, 400, then 1. 100. I don't know why this is not good. Yeah, because it should just... G should just be 1. Yeah. Okay, there you go. That's why. Okay. Did I forget to... Let's say if this is... If G is smaller than 1,000. Okay, I don't know what to do with all this stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna collect the cube when it passes here eventually. Yeah, I got it. No. Okay, I got the cube. Okay, let's get you rolling. Okay. Did I get him? Did I get the cube? No, I didn't. Okay, so power. Okay, I have the cube again. I'm pressing space to jump, which in itself is kind of funny. Ah, there we go. Much better. So much better. Ooh. Why is this not good? Okay. Okay, it's better now. So 200, it should be going good. So the output is still not very good here. Because there's nothing for these to consume, so it should just go and fill that up. Okay, so the only thing that we are missing now is just increase the size of these welds and make sure that they get connected to the other side. And maybe let's just jump you from here to there. And then we just want something like so. Okay, cool. That should put things going, and you have a little bit of tar, so the tar needs to get out of here as well. Which I didn't account for, but it's okay. We'll account for it right now. Ooh. So we should be about the spot where we want to be. So you... Oh, wow. There and there and there. And this should get us going. Cool. All right, look at that. It's going slowly, but it's going. Now I just need to connect all these pipes here, all these pipes that we have here, with the ones that come from the bottom. And I think that we can accomplish that by just moving them through the bottom as well for right now. So let's get all of these pipes. We'll get these ones and can put these ones back. And these ones. Okay, no, I was doing blue belts. So let's do blue belts. Maybe 300 is not going to be enough though, if we do 300. Do we have enough? We have enough. Yeah, definitely. We have reds. Okay, so reds it is, I guess, friends. Reds it is. Okay, so now the order is all incorrect. No. So this one, it is, what does this look like? Cool. So this one here is the top one. It's this one. This friend comes over there. These are the cards. Where do cards come from? This one. Okay. Okay, and okay, cards come from over there. Cool. That's the second one. It's this one here, and this is going to be that one. So and let's just break this for a little bit and break this for a little bit and then just go. There we go. So that one is done. Now this one is a little bit more complicated, but if we just jump, okay, maybe too much. And up and over there, I think we can just invert that. Cool. And then this friend is the last one. It needs to go somewhere here-ish. Okay, let's try that. And cool. There we go. And we're good. And I think we're just going to go with this. Okay, you go down over here. Did I forget that one? If I forgot that piece. Over there, and you go up and you go to that side. And you go all the way here, and you go all the way here. Maybe you go here, and then I'll break you from there. And then just go up. There we go. And you. I'm just gonna break these two, and I'm just gonna bring you all the way back here. There we go. All right. Awesome sauce. There and over there, I guess. Go down. You go down. Just to break that. And then choop, choop. And then boop. There we go. So much better. So these two are coming in and they are going all the way, which is good. So we need steam. It's doing... Okay, there we go. So we forgot some filters. So let's add some filters that way will be... You'll fix this. Okay, you are going to be filter, and I want blacklist. Okay, I'll have to fix the cube. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. I'll fix the cube while I'm here. So what else comes out? So this is all good. This is all good. Okay, that I think that one might have been the one. All right, there we go. Hopefully there's no more problems. Okay, there we go. Now rare earths. Okay, it's fixed there. That's great. Steam. And then there's nothing. So we're not using gelatinous tar, which is okay. This one is not building up at all, and we're not doing cards. Why are we not doing cards? So let's take a look. Why are cards not available? Because C is not defined. And C is not defined because this. And I think this might be somewhat the same problem that we saw before. Okay, we good? Cerebral matter now. And cerebral matter will have to be moved somewhere into... Okay, let's fix this because tar is very, very expensive. So I want you to drain everything that you can over in here. And I'm gonna give you that. Okay, almost. All right, there we go. Nailed it. Okay, so this friend here is going to go over to there, here, from here to here, and from here up. Boosh and boosh. There we go. Much better. And now you, friend, are the matter that we are looking for. And voila. And I think, what am I missing? Nothing. Okay, tar. Tar is being done. We need more tar, so... Hopefully cerebral matter is going to be the next thing. There we go. And something else just swapped. There was something that just swapped, so that's great. Tar. Okay, let's see. Okay, cerebral matter. Okay, there's something wrong here, I guess. So we need this to be on. Did I put anything? So bigger than 0. Okay, so there we go. So if we have 2, which might be the case. So steam. Okay, it needs more steam, so let's do more steam. Okay, cerebral matter. Ah! Are they not connected? I think there might be some sort of an issue here. Okay, are these all connected? They look like they are all connected, yes. So let's see, steam. Okay, so when it passes here, it just loses the connection. So that is connecting all the way. They connect to each other there. So onto that side. So this one is connected up. Okay, so in connecting back, it should go green. Oh, is it? No, but I'm passing it to red over here, right? I think I feel like that I lose the cube somewhere here. Like I lose the color of the cube. It's here, right? This place. There you go. Now it should be good. Now it should give us cerebral matter whenever we have some power outage somewhere. Okay, it's gonna do steam. And steam again. So 2 steam. Cerebral matter. Yes! We did it! Okay, it did 2 goes of cerebral matter. That's awesome. Alright, so I think we are good. We just spent like 3 hours to just tackle this up. Tackle this. Okay, I think we're perfectly good right now. We just need to let it go and see and continue doing some more of this. So let's do bigger tanks. Let's upgrade all that. Deep condensing fuel. So this might be interesting. We'll have to check on this to see if I just give it 200 core power, it will give us a little bit, but unstable gas, it's so expensive. We can't do that. We can't do like that amount of unstable gas. It's just like I don't know how to do that amount of stable gas right now. Okay, let's do another choo-choo. Can we do a choo-choo? We need basic matter. Okay. Why is there no basic matter here? Are we not asking for it? Do we think we have basic matter somewhere? Let me check. B is not on. Okay, so is that the basic matter? We're just saying that... Yeah. What were we doing with basic matter here to give us a B? Yeah, we're just doing nothing, right? So let's do basic matter and let's remove B. There we go. And now it should be doing basic matter. There we go. Much better. Okay, maybe so not so much better then. Okay. The problem is that it's still here, right? But no, it's not here. This might be a problem, but right now it's not yet, so... But the B here is to make sure that we take like at least 1,000. Yeah, we're just pushing basic matter like crazy now. Okay, then that's okay, I guess. Okay. Maybe not 100%, but at least it's not like too bad. Okay, now we wanted to get some rails. Because we want a choo-choo. Where's the choo-choo? One choo-choo. Do we have wood with us? A little bit. Let's take a little bit more. Okay, we have a little bit more. So we know for sure that we want to cross all the way up there. Okay, so let's go a little bit here. So there's elevated rails, but I don't think we are there yet. Okay, so what is the best way for us to get over there? Maybe like this? The more direct route. So now we want set. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Is that enough? I think it might be enough. We'll see. Okay, let's see. We want you to get out of this one here. Okay, so we need 4 of these. 1, 2, and 1, 2. So get out here and get out here and then wait there and then wait there and then wait here and wait here and get out of there and get out of there. There we go. So much better. So much better. And now I can put the choo-choo here. And we're going to go with full power. Do we have anything? Worker bots. Let's go. So another thing that I can think of is I might, like, if this has localized Steam, like localized Steam is just not good, right? Because if we start doing localized Steam, it means that I need to produce my own power somewhere there, right? Yeah, like not a fan of that. Like even battery power, right? Like even battery power, I'm not 100% sure. Like because we are kind of using steam batteries, not really steam batteries, because we are not stopping the production. We're always producing steam. We're always producing electricity. We're never stopping. So okay, we're almost there. Okay, there we go. And I think the last thing that we want is to come somewhere near this, because we'll be able to put this here. So this expected resource, what does this do? What is the output of it? What is this drill? I'm assuming it's going to be deep core ore. So it's going to come out over here, which then would have to be crushed. We would need to crush it somewhere here, for example. So let's give it a belt. So we can start thinking a little bit about this, and we can just put you in. And then we're gonna get you out, and get you out. Is this... how much is this? 30 to 60 deep core, 40 to 20. So maybe let's give one more to this friend, and you are going to be coming out with that. 2 of coal. And the last one is stone. And stone. Cool. I think we're good. So if we just give you... like so. And if we just do that. Okay. And then you're just gonna be like so and like so. And what can we do with this friend? This friend then I think is going to be just... we'll have to do something with it. I forget what it is. But yeah, that kind of sounds like what we need. Then we need to make sure that if we need more, we just need to produce more. And we need to bring this in a train. So I need a couple of stations here. I will need one station for sure. That is going to be here, right? And this is going to... oh my god. It can be the cube, it's fine. Can it be the cube though? Ooh. This is going to be not so good because we can take it out from here. But yeah. Oh no, yeah, it just disappears. Okay, this side is better. But for that, I need to jump this, which perfectly fine. Let's be fair, it's perfectly fine. And I don't have a station, so I'll not be able even to see what I'm doing here. But in the end, it's just that we want. And we'll need to jump, that's what I was looking for. And this will have to go a little bit further down the line. And this one we will have to make sure that we connect it to over there. And I think that might be it. And let's see if I brought enough. I will need some of that here, maybe here, and then somewhere here. Nope, not too much. There we go, much better. And you can just then go up here and we'll fix that. And that's okay. But what I wanted to do is this. Okay, my bad. What is wrong here? Cannot reach. There we go. Okay, almost. I got almost all of it. And stop. All right. And I think that should be it for that top part. And now, why are you not doing anything? Oh, because I'm stuck again, right? Let's do a mausoleum, another one. Okay, this one still has 2000. Okay, there we go. Let's see if I can put everything. I could put everything. Cool. So now it should be starting again, and the problem is that calcium, we're not just spending that much calcium. The only thing that uses calcium right now is this. And if we're not doing cards, why are we not doing cards though? Why are cards should always be on? Because C is not active, and C is not active because I forgot the bigger or equal and I didn't fix it. Okay, got it. Got it. Let's see, I got the cube and get some cards going. And that should allow me to go, and I think I might have the same problem on this one. Okay, so first things first, it should be good. 150, are we good? No, this is not counting. Pulse. So G is minus 50. That's okay. Why didn't you count though? Okay, I have you. So let's do another try. Huh. What? Okay, so this G... Okay, let me check to see if I can understand what's happening here. Okay, I found it. The connections were incorrect. And cube in. $48, and I need to get the cube in again. Okay, I've got the cube again. So let's go again. Awesome. So this is now good. And now you, my friend, I'm assuming that you'll have somewhat the same problem. You have 600. Wow. Yeah, you have exactly the same problem. Bigger or equal. And then you are connected to the correct place. Okay, cool. Okay, you. So I'm going to just put the cube in. Ugh. All right, so 2 turns should be good. Okay, you're not counting. Why are you not counting? Okay, there we go. Again. Oh, the cube is broken. Okay, 1 time. Are you counting or what? You're counting. No, are you counting? Oh, man. Let me check again. That's getting tired, so like 200th. If G is smaller than 200. Okay, where's the cube? Okay, I think we should be good. Okay, I think we should be pretty good now. And you are going to be doing n dimensionals? Why are you not... Oh, it's this one. This one is the n dimensionals. I was like, what is happening? And then I need the green that goes from here to there. This is going to be doing the thing. All right, there we go. Minus 200. And we have inside 11. And this has 300 on it. That's 40, 47. Okay, there we go. Cool. This has 201. This has 243. Okay, hopefully it's not going to be like too crazy. Okay, so what are we gonna do? N dimensionals. Okay. I think it's gonna be doing n dimensionals for some time now. Okay, so it's gonna take a little bit of time for it to just move everything back to production normally. And also I'm not producing, I'm just doing very slow production here. This is all good. So what are we missing? You're missing the bottled consciousness and you are missing the cerebral stuff. Okay, why is this broken? More than 200. Okay, I'm just gonna delete you and I'm gonna reconnect you, okay? And you, I'm going to take it all. And then let's see. 200. Cool. And that's it. 201. So the next time that it goes down, it goes to down to 1. And it should be good. So n-dimensional of steam now. So rare earths. All right. Should be better now. Now there's a problem there on our... We have like a belt that's just like side loaded. I don't know why. Let me just go check to see if I messed something up. It's like side loaded on like the strangest side as well. Okay, and maybe because of that. Yeah. Okay, let me just fix that real quick. No, here you go up and then you go down, you go there. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, I think we should be good. And dimensionals now. All right. So that in particular will be getting good. So rare earths again. And why are you in here? So are we sending the 200 back? So N1. Okay, so that's wrong. Because this thinks there's 200 there. But there isn't. Okay. Okay. There's no 200 again, so there's no n dimensions. N dimension is 1 still. Do we have 200? No, we don't. Wait, is this just like a problem that when I'm resetting this? I'm resetting it and it was not being reset again. Yeah, I think that might be it. Okay. Now it has 200, so when it gets in, it should have been reset and it was not. Why? 200. There you go. Okay, and he thinks it has 200 still, so... Okay, now it's true, so whenever it goes, it will try to put it in. Oh, did he move? Yeah, and dimensions. Okay. There we go. So, and dimensions, it's gonna go now. Okay, so 130, 201, 203, that's okay. Cool. So this is going again. Okay, I think we're good. All right, friends, I think that might be it for us today. It has been 2 hours and a half or something. Almost 3 hours of stream today. And basically, we built this. Yep. Okay, I think that should be pretty much fixed now. And dimensions are going to just take a little bit of time to grow up. And unfortunately, while this is not going, this one is not going. So how is the end dimension things? It's full up here, full all the way here. And it's all there. So it's just a little bit more of turns and it should be good. And while this is doing rare earths as well, is full. This is full, this belt. Not using any of that. That's awesome sauce. You, my friend, I think I'm just gonna ask for like 400. This one is doing great. And I just have a little bit of unstable gas here, right? Do I have a little bit? 25,000. Okay. I might, like, maybe on Thursday we'll take a look at this. Sounds good. And we'll see if we can do... What is happening? Oh. And we'll see if we can do something about it. Maybe I'll just leave it running for a little bit so it can, like, fill it up everything. And then we'll go from there. What do y'all think? Sounds good? All right, thank you all for watching, and don't forget we'll be back on Thursday morning at 11:30 US Central Time. So if you're interested in showing up, just feel free to show up. We'll be doing more ULTRACUBE, and we'll see what happens. Sounds good? All right, see you later. Bye bye.